Good Wednesday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Studios with your Talkin Live Forecast update here on your May the 20th, 2026. Hey, already starting to see a little rain across the area, across East Tennessee and moving into parts of North Georgia. And you know what? If you don't get out on the rain parade today, don't worry. We got more rain coming our way here over the next several days with some very high rain amounts. And I'm telling you, folks, this is some very good news. I think we're going to put a real good dent in the drought conditions that have been plaguing our area here for weeks on end. Now, before we get going into this full report, if you're new here to the Talkin Live Broadcast channel Facebook page, please give us a follow. And if you're watching over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future forecast updates just like these. All right, let's go ahead and start off there and look in Chattanooga as we've got rain falling in the area. You got a little initial line of some showers and thunderstorms. You still see a little blue sky out there too, so a little bit of mix of rain, and you can see the wind kind of picking up a little bit with that little rain moving on through that area. We'll show you the radar here in just a second. And over in Helen, Georgia, quiet here for the moment, but you guys there in North Georgia as well could see a few scattered showers and thunderstorms for today. We'll call this the warm-up act of what's coming at us here as we go through the forecast. So looking at that local radar, again, you're seeing some of those rains here moving through the Chattanooga area. Got some of this here rolling out of Alabama and coming into northwest Georgia. This stuff's moving into the northeast at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. So again, we're going to see some more activity bubble up here with the daytime heating. And with the air mass that's going to be kind of over us, very tropical, very buoyant. Day to day, we're going to have the bubble up of showers and thunderstorms just about daily, right through Memorial Day weekend with some high rain chances that you can expect. So as we look at our satellite picture, you kind of see this little, looks like a little layer here, a little boundary that's kind of moving on through this region. That's what's bringing us the rains right now. As we're waiting out a cold front that's back off to our west, it's going to move in and basically stall out. So it's going to be an old boundary where, you get a collision of different air masses playing bumper cars with each other. And we're going to get showers and thunderstorms to develop pretty much right through the weekend. Some very good coverage is expected here. Now, with that, we are going to have a daily thunderstorm threat. Now, we do have a marginal risk for severe weather here from the Storm Prediction Center here just to the north of the Chattanooga area. So that's a level 1 right there. So maybe an isolated severe thunderstorm. But, pretty much any day with this kind of air mass in place, you can expect the potential for maybe an isolated severe thunderstorm. So we're going to watch that very closely here. Now, as you look at day 2 going in for tomorrow, again, everybody here under general thunderstorm risk as well as day 3. So going straight there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. No big changes here again, and we'll see what happens with the storms that we're first getting lined up here. You see these back to the east here or west here. That'll be moving on in. So again, just keep that umbrella handy. All right, now let's go and take a look at our forecast models. We're going to take a look at this. We're looking at the rapid refresh forecast model here as we will track this here through the afternoon. So you can watch that timestamp there. As you can see, we're going to have bubble up showers and thunderstorms here all throughout the evening. So just plan out for some downpours and things will settle down overnight. And then we'll see some more activity forming here for tomorrow. It's a little bit wetter for tomorrow as well. And this will continue straight into Friday as well. So expecting, again, showers and thunderstorms here just about every day. Now, this will change from day to day, too, depending on, residual leftover boundaries from the previous day and things like that. That's happened there. But definitely a wet and rainy pattern, not going anywhere here as we're going straight through this forecast period, going right into Saturday. You can just see we got storms just about every day all across East Tennessee and North Georgia. And that's going to bring some needed rains here. Look at that. I mean, we're talking some heavy rains here across East Tennessee and North Georgia. I mean, some of these localized areas, I see a 4-inch right there. So these could be some really good gully washers here across our area. So again, make sure you watch out for those hefty thunderstorms. Now, as far as our temperatures are concerned, overnight lows are going to be very mild here as you begin your Thursday, mostly everybody in the 60s. And then your daytime highs for tomorrow will be kept down a bit because of the cloud and rain cover here. So, lower 80s, 70s, that kind of thing around the region. So just make sure you keep that umbrella handy, I'm telling you, because those storms are going to be popping around for the foreseeable future, really. The next 7 days looking very wet. All right, let's go look at our forecast map. So again, watch this as I put this into motion. Watch that little timestamp there on top from the National Weather Service here as we go into your Thursday. Again, you got that frontal boundary that's just going to kind of stall across the area, and you can see that dark green all across the region. So what that means, the afternoons will always be your prime time for your showers and thunderstorms. So this will linger straight through into your Friday. Friday's looking wet as well as through the weekend. So I know it's a Memorial Day weekend. We do need the rain, but just plan accordingly, knowing that most likely by the time you get into the middle of the afternoon, late afternoon, you're going to be looking at daily thunderstorms just about every day. Look at that. I mean, a big chunk of these there with the dark green high rain chances. That'll continue into Tuesday and guess what? Into Wednesday as well. So again, we're going to continue with this wet pattern. It looks like maybe toward we get to early June, things will back off just a little bit, but we're definitely going to be very wet here over the next 7 days. So here's the forecast. Again, high rain chance, 80%, 83.66 there in the Chattanooga area for your Thursday. Morning lows, everybody here in the 60s. Again, watch out for those scattered evening showers and thunderstorms, which should diminish overnight. It could be some patchy fog here and there, too. So look out for that. And then as you look at your afternoon highs tomorrow, kind of a mix of 80s, a few 70s, but thunderstorms likely with a weak southwesterly wind. So definitely a damp and muggy day across our area. Regionally looking like this, 80 in Nashville as well as Memphis, 85 in Jackson, 85 in Destin, 90 in Columbus, 94 in Columbia. They're still sweltering there in the Carolinas, and 91 in Jacksonville. Next 7 days, here we go. Again, to keep that umbrella handy, we got the high rain chances right through Tuesday. I do back it off to about 60% on Wednesday, but we stay in the 80s and the overnight lows stay in the 60s. So a very, rinse and repeat forecast as far as highs and lows are concerned. But just know that we're going to have a high rain chance straight through Memorial Day weekend. Now, with all this activity going on, if you have not downloaded our free weather app, North Georgia Majestic Weather, you can put that in the Apple Store and Google Play. There's the QR code right there. You can take a snapshot right here if you're watching on your phone right now. Go ahead and go to the store and download that. It's a great app. It'll definitely track it very well. It'll let you know where the activity's falling. It'll alert you when there's rain nearby. It'll alert you when there's lightning. It'll give you the severe weather alerts, hourly forecast, a future cast, which kind of shows you where the rain is projected to go when it's nearby. So again, check this out. This app will be getting better in time as we bring additional capabilities online. So please go ahead and download that app. All right, that is a wet and rainy forecast, to say the least. We got one more forecast for you guys for tomorrow on Thursday. That's going to be your weekend edition. Yours truly is going to take a knee for about 4 days and kind of settle down a little bit. Been burning the candle on both ends doing this job, and as well as helping a TV station down in Atlanta. So I've been working a lot, so I just need to catch my collective breath. But just know it's going to be wet and rainy pretty much all weekend long. Not a whole lot to tell you there on the weather front. Just plan accordingly. All right, you guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow for the weekend edition. Until then, y'all have a great and safe rest of your day. Bye-bye.